Hey, fellow mathers. Before we get into this episode, we want to share with you how you can get access to free content, professional learning that will keep your students engaged and doing the math that matters. Get ready to go to this link, mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge.
That's right. Registration is open for the free Math is Figureoutable Challenge that's starting May 15th and runs to the 17th at 7 p.m. Central. We're going to have 3 nights jam-packed with learning and routines that you can take straight to your classroom.
In these challenges, we have a great time. We do some math, talk about classroom experiences, give away super cool bonuses and prizes. You won't just walk away with routines that are naturally engaging and encourage your students to think mathematically. You'll also have a chance to win over 6K worth in prizes, including a few virtual PD sessions for your school. I'll be joined by my wonderful co-host Kim and special guest Jenna Labe.
You can register at mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge for a fantastic learning experience. That's mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. Now on to the show.
Hey, fellow mathematicians. Welcome to the podcast where math is figure-outable. I'm Pam.
And I'm Kim.
And you're listening to a Math Strat Chat episode where we talk about a problem that I've thrown out to social media every Wednesday evening, and people all around the world submit their strategies. We love seeing, reading everyone's thinking.
Okay, so this Wednesday, our problem was 16 times 75. We're curious, how would you solve it? Pause the podcast, solve it however you want. The problem is 16 times 75. Solve it, and then come back to hear how we are solving it.
Okay, so I cannot unthink about the strategy you used in last week's Math Strat Chat problem.
Okay.
So I want to use your last strategy. Do you have anything else before I do that one? I feel like that should be the grand finale, or I can do it first.
I mean, I think that what you're going to share is maybe a little more efficient. So let me go first, and I'm going to say, I lied. Well, it was, you know what I was going to do? I was going to go like 5 out of 10. I was going to go 10 75s, 5 75s, 175. And it's fine. But then there's a lot of adding to do there. So I'm going to actually.
And let me just slow you down a little bit. You were going to do 10, 5, and 1 to get to 16 75s. Yes. I had to say that out loud for my brain. Okay.
Yeah.
But then you have to add those parts. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't love that one as much. And so now I kind of like 2 different things that we mentioned last week, and I don't know which one.
Go for one of them and I'll fill in the other.
Okay. So I'm going to say flexible factoring for 16 is 4 times 4. And for 75 would be 25 times 3. So I have 4 times 4 times 25 times 3. And I'm going to regroup the 4 times 25 to make it 100. So I have 4 times 3 is 12 times 100 is 1200.
Cool. I'm going to one-up your flexible factoring.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Because I've been thinking about 75s lately. I don't know why. I'm not sure what's been happening in my work, but I'm realizing that I've been doubling 75 for a while and knowing that double 75 is 150. And I think I might base that on doubling 7.5 as 15. But I haven't quadrupled 75 a lot in my life.
Oh, yeah.
But I've started to play with quadrupling 75. And so for this problem, I'm also going to factor that 16 into 4 times 4, but I'm going to leave the 75. So I'm going to think about 4 times 4 times 75 and then regroup. I just drew parentheses around the 4 times 75.
Yeah.
Because that 4 times 75, if 2 times 75 is 150, then 4 times 75 is double that 150 or 300. So now I've got 4 times 300, and that's also 1200.
Nice. Yeah, I like it.
Cool.
Yeah.
And just for grins, we probably ought to also talk about that we can think about 75% of 16. And 75% of 16 is 12, and then scale up to get that 1200.
Yeah.
Just for completeness.
Really cool strategies. I love when we have really rich problems, right? That make it worth re-looking at the problem.
Yeah, playing with different relationships. It's cool.
Yeah. Okay, y'all, we can't wait to see your strategies. And, maybe you came up with something totally different than what we've been doing. Represent your thinking, take a picture of your work, and tell the world on social media. Invite everyone to join us. And while you're there, check out what other people did. Like and comment on their thinking.
And tag me on Twitter, X, at @PWHarris, or Instagram, PamHarris_math, Facebook, Pam Harris, author, mathematics education, and use the hashtag MathStratChat. And check out the next Math Strat Chat problem that will, did I just say that right? The Math Strat Chat problem that we'll post Wednesdays around 7 p.m. Central Time, and then come back here to hear how we're thinking about the problem. Thanks for being part of the Math is Figureoutable movement. Help us spread the word that math is figureoutable. Thank you for listening and making math more figureoutable.
To learn even more, make sure you register for our free challenge at mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. You are not going to want to miss the evenings of May 15th through 17th, starting at 7 p.m. Central.
Math teaching, go register now. That's mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. Join us to make math more and more figureoutable. And if you can't join live, register and we'll send you access to the recordings. We'll see you there.